We had a furnace in our lab that a lot of people could not get running. We had a few instructors, including myself, work on it. And we called the manufacturer. They said, well, you got to have an OEM board. So he looked at it and he says, can I work on it? I said, sure, go ahead and work on it. So he started cutting wires, he started connecting wires, he started rerouting wires, he was doing everything. I was trying to keep up with him, see what all he was doing. He got done, he says, now can I switch it on? And I don't think he noticed that I got by the power switch and the fire extinguisher. But I said, yeah, go ahead. And it worked. And I was very impressed. And he has excelled in this class and he's done a great job. Stephen Frederickson.
Okay, my name's Stephen Frederickson. I'm from Elgin, Texas. It's just outside Austin. I'm leaving with all the certificates that the school offers, the EPA and all 6 NATE certifications.
Brandon Frederickson, live the same place in Elgin, Texas, and I'm living with all NATE certifications and EPA as well.
I was in the oil field. A lot of guys that attend the school were. The oil prices crashed and I lost everything. I had to move back in with my dad at the age of 30. And luckily I was trying to go back to school and I actually got the phone call an hour later after I signed up for classes to come here. So I canceled my classes and came here. So now hopefully it's the fastest route for me to eventually find a job was coming here and getting this education.
I got in the military about a year or two ago and just sitting around the house, not doing much, and just helping the family out, working on the farm. Other than that, not really doing much at all.
If anybody likes to work with their hands and they're a veteran and they're struggling trying to make the transition or find a job, I can't say enough. This is a program you should be in. Everything's taken care of for you while you're here. I mean, there's just not a question in my mind that this is where veterans should be if they're looking for an actual trade.
I agree completely. I've already got a couple guys that I'm going to be recommending come here.
All right, I got to tell you about this guy. First day of class, he walked in, he had long blonde hair, he had a beard, he had enough metal in his face that would have made me happy to go to scrapyard with it. Second day, I asked him, I said, how important is that metal to you? He says, I like to look like a rock star. I said, well, do you know any rock stars that are hiring? He said, no, sir, I don't. He said, I would like to spend my life in this industry. I want to get this. So day 2, he removed the metal. Day 3, he had shaved. Day 4, he had a haircut. And day 5, nobody recognized him. But he has grabbed a hold of this, struggled, worked with it, determined. Now he has a job. Eric, come on up.
My name is Eric Glenn. I'm from Louisville, Texas. I'm coming out of this class with the EPA certification and all 6 of my NATE certifications as well. Heat pump and gas heat. Really, where the story started was when I enlisted in the Marine Corps 4 years ago. Came out of the Marine Corps looking for something to do. Found a whole bunch of odd jobs. Nothing really challenged me. Plus, transitioning out of the military, out of the Marine Corps especially, was a little bit difficult getting into the civilian kick. Was placing out job applications on a military recruiting site, and within 2 days, while I was in a really, really rough day that day, I got a phone call, and what they told me, and of course I didn't really believe all the stuff they had to offer. It seemed too dang good to be true, but I decided to come up here and look at the campus, and I was in. I definitely did not think that people were gonna want me. I mean, I came in here with a bright blonde mohawk, a whole bunch of jewelry in my face, gauges in my ears big enough where you could stick your pinky through. I did not expect anybody, but the instructors told me it'd be in my best interest to do what I could to, make myself look more presentable, so I rose to that challenge. And I had 6 interviews and already have a job lined up straight out of class. I mean, my biggest advice to anybody and everybody who is coming through this class and wanting to experience it, don't take this for granted. It's one of the best experiences you can do. It's one of the toughest things you can do. It's going to be 6 weeks of absolute just grinding, face to pavement, you're going to be working hard, but it pays off. It really pays off. I didn't think I'd be capable of retaining this much knowledge and doing it as well as I did. But if you got the drive and determination to do this, and you've got it inside yourself to be the best, you can absolutely come out of here as one of the best techs.